Alright, so we're getting right here to the end. If you're following along with the handout, that's all that I've covered within the handout, but there is a couple more things that I wanted to show you. Within here, you actually have your calendar, and so this is a great resource to use if you have different field trips coming up, if you have field trip money due, if you have different projects due, again, if you have different assignments, if you have different special events happening at the school or within the classroom. I would totally use this calendar because it helps the parents to get organized as well as yourself. So the only thing we want to do is you click add an event. Very simple. So I didn't add it to the handout, but you just give it a name. I'm just kind of sticking with the field trip theme. So we have our field trip. Of course, you would want to put the name of it. Maybe you're going to the apple orchard. Okay, you can choose the date that this is going to happen on, just picking some random dates here. You can even put the time that the field trip is going to start and the time that it would end. Summary, description if you needed it, the person to contact if they had any questions. You don't have to. These are all things you don't have to. You can add, but you don't have to add these. You can add a link. Again, if you're going somewhere that has a website that maybe you need parents to do, you want to add the link name. Add the link here. Email notification, you could have that email them either immediately or an hour before the event, a day, 12 hours before. That's a pretty handy tool to have. If you're RSVPing, if they need to reserve for this, you would want to put this here. And if this is something that's going to repeat, if you're going to have different trainings or different events in your classroom or within your school that happen repeatedly, you could add it here. So I guess I should put, that's good, actually that's good. So we'll just click add event. Okay, it says your email will be sent out, and this is where you would add in the different email information if you wanted to. I'm not going to type anything here, but this is an awesome, great feature. And all of this, the trick is to make your life easier. So if you are having a field trip, and this is a great way to add some information for it, and then to even include that email and just take care of it right now so you don't have to remember day of field trip to go and email your parents to remind them to get the necessary materials. Again, you can add field trip permission slip forms, you could add flyers, different information that you might have. You could send email. Okay. So now we're going to go back to our School Fusion page. And within the calendar itself, I just wanted you to see that it creates this little gray shaded area, and that just shows you that there's an event. Parents will click on it, students will click on it, and it's going to open it up here to a little preview of it. So that's a nice feature. Again, homework assignments. You can also add different assignments within here. Very important to learn our math facts. So you maybe want your students practicing their math fact page here. Put the information, the day that you can put the description on here. If you even had it where they could submit it online, you could click this option here. That's it. And we're going to click save. Okay. So now we have our homework assignments there. And the last thing I wanted to do is just show you that you really can move these things around however you want. If you just want to take your files, put them over here. If you wanted your discussion topics, probably over here in a little bigger format. Your links on the bottom. I just try to balance it out. You don't want the main body part of the page going way down, and then this over here, the little toolbars, being too short. So I just try to keep a balance here. These are the Fusion tools. You can add web pages, you can add contacts, different wikis, videos, and podcasts, but that's a little bit more advanced feature that we will not be covering in this tutorial. But that's it. So let me show you